Hola, ¿qué pasa, campeones? My name is Diego. Mierda. Look, I don't know if it's live or not. It says I'm reconnecting. I see a couple of your questions coming in. Anyway, this is the spot in good times and in bad, okay? 3-0 at end on the night. Roma 3, Barca nil. And with that, we are eliminated of the Champions League. Um, what can you say other than well-deserved respects to Roma, utmost respects, because if any team deserved to go right, if anything, it was probably the result. Um, Dropping, you should try to pick him up either later or now or as I'm blabbing along. I don't know. This is the place where you vent you from a fan perspective. So I see all you guys saying Valverde this and Roma deserved it. I'm not gonna disagree with Roma deserved it. Valverde, you saw at This Is DSpot, venting my frustration throughout the match. It was the first. It was the worst 45 minutes by far I've ever seen us play. Never in my life did I want halftime to come this quickly and this badly. Already in the first half, we could have been down 3-0. If it wasn't for, well, probably their inefficiency, Roma's inefficiency, but also there. I mean, I think in overall, the possession says it. It's, what was it? In overall possession on the night, 46% for Barca. I heard something ridiculous like that. Arjun, I see you, Umtiti, saying Umtiti this on the night. Semedo was definitely unlucky, despite the urgency, coño, las ganas que metió de vez en cuando, like the will, at least, that he showed from time to time to do something good, but it wasn't a good night for Semedo. It was a worse night for whichever way you want to look at it, the other way around, because Semedo was involved with. It was bad, guys. It was bad, but I'll tell you what. I'm gonna keep this a little bit short. Blaugrana, I see you saying how bad was Semedo. I see a lot of you guys just crying, looking tired, etc. I'm blurry. Listen, if the screen or the bad, it's late at night and it is what it is. Look, what I will say is the following. Let's not forget who. Klowski saying you're very blurry. Okay, well, look, man. In that case, I won't keep it too long. And, huh? And I'll just say this. Let's not forget that we have 2 trophies to play for. And that tonight, Barca didn't deserve to go through. I prefer to go out like this than any other way. In a sense, I don't want to. I would have hated to have gone out in a dramatic way, in a last minute sort of way. I guess the kind of way that Roma could have gone out tonight if Barca scored a miracle goal in the 8th year. It's not gonna. Fuck's sake. Guys, tell me if I'm live or not, because I don't want to be speaking here for no reason. I see your comments coming in now. I guess I'm live. I don't know. Look, the connection, I guess the Wi-Fi connection is a metaphor to what we are all feeling. Something is broken, okay? It might be my internet or at Barca, something is broken. And it was a terrible performance. We didn't deserve to go through. Okay, I'm live now, finally. You probably haven't heard, but there's fireworks going on in the background. That's Madridistas celebrating, and rightfully so. So congratulations to Madridistas. This is heartbreaking. I see Klauski saying, listen to those. That is Madridista celebrating. Klauski saying it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking from a fan perspective, and it is heartbreaking for a fan perspective knowing that Messi keeps getting older year by year. This is the third consecutive time that Barca doesn't advance through to the quarterfinal. That's not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for Messi. And earlier my wife was saying, well, there's always next year, and that's true. That's the way I'm trying to look at it. There's always next year, but every year that is not this year is a year closer to Messi's retirement, and I don't want to know what the future is of Barca after Messi, because tonight showed that Barca is Messi, man. Messi's been saving us the entire season. We haven't been playing good. We know it. There's been a mask layer of, of paint, paint layered over us to kind of mask the reality, and we all know that what that reality is, but we're trying to avoid it thanks to Messi, because Messi's been saving us. We were hoping for him tonight. He didn't show up, which of course then has to be put into comparison to his legacy, to Ronaldo as well. Obviously, Ronaldo shows up at the big occasions, rests a lot more, and maybe it's high time that Messi does the same. But he's just so good during the season, isn't he? I don't know, man. I'm lost for words at this point. I have a whole bunch of notes. I'll go over it, I guess, tomorrow. Kirat is saying one bad game won't change the fact that this Barca has been incredible throughout the season. Don't let your heads down. It takes some Madridista to make me feel a little bit better. I appreciate that, Kirat. But it doesn't take away from the fact that we really wanted this Champions League. And now anything that we'll say about La Liga will be, turned against us. And I think, look, La Liga has a lot of merit. La Copa del Rey has a lot of merit. Over this past decade, the Barca has been winning a lot more trophies, which have a lot more merit in the long term. Champions League is the glory trophy, the one you win over 12 matches. And I'm not going to deny it. I wanted it. I wanted it very badly. And but we definitely didn't deserve it, man. We didn't deserve to go through tonight. We didn't even really, looking back, deserve the 4-1 victory, if you want to be picky. The 2 own goals, Gerard Piqué. Who was the other one? Luis Suarez scoring. But look, who do I blame? Blaugrana. I blame tonight. I gotta blame Valverde, man. I gotta blame Valverde for not knowing how to react, and the players for not playing urgent. Urgency is like a reoccurring theme at this point. I keep saying it over and over. We haven't been playing with any sort of urgency in very many important matches where Messi has saved us, and now so ya fue el colmo que la gota que colmó el vaso, right? Like the drop that made the water overflow, and yeah, it was horrendous, man. When you fall hard, right? The harder they come, the harder they fall. The harder they come, the harder they fall. What I know. Jimmy Cliff said it. The harder they come, the harder they fall. I'd like to go on. Hey man, keep the head up, all of us. We still have 2 trophies to play for, which are very big. Liga, Copa, not to be underestimated. But this Champions League, yeah, I wanted it. It was gonna be a special one. Not to be. We all gotta keep our heads up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Gotta keep your head up. So that's it. Commiserations, Diego. Look on the bright side. You might get Madrid to win. You might get to see Madrid win a 3rd one in a row. That's Christopher McCormick. I know you. Shout out to Christopher. Check him out on Twitter. He's a funny one. Yeah, imagine that. Look, which I probably will. I mean, Man City is out, and I said it at Churros y Tácticas. Madrid's the heavy favorite by far to win this third consecutive Champions League. So they probably will. That's gonna be quite something, man. That's gonna be something. Not something I'm looking forward to, but very likely to happen. Thanks for coming on. Hey, man, we have to be there for each other. We gotta be there for each other. Too fast for you saying it's all gonna be fine. It is gonna be fine, man. I know. Time heals all, and trophies as well. But look, man, I gotta go have some dinner. How's that? I could sit here and talk all night, but I'm gonna go have a little bit of dinner and talk to you guys tomorrow. But I mean, okay, look, if you want any tactical kind of explanation for tonight, Roma played us off the park. They were hungry, they were ambitious, they were urgent, they wanted it. They were looking for it from the get-go, from desde el pitillo, from minute one until the 90th minute. I thought they were not going to be able to keep it up. But, after those first 45 minutes, I was thinking, thank God for that we have another 45 minutes to rectify. Or actually, no, I was dreading those next 45 minutes. And Di Francesco proved me right or wrong. I don't know. But he came out with the perfect game plan for his players. Props to Roma. I hope Roma wins it. In all honesty, I want them to win it. Wouldn't that be fantastic for the old, Roman Empire, the Colosseum? And alguna cosa más. Barça mal, todo mal. Very bad. But my two big culprits on the night are definitely Big Sam Umtiti. Do you want to go to Man United? Because since this whole contract rumors, you've been playing bad. Semedo, unfortunately for him, my man, did have a terrible night. And Valverde, I blame Valverde number one. Number one, Valverde, because he should have known how to react quicker. He was there indecisive on the bench, didn't know who to substitute in. Thinking about Semedo, thinking about then putting Denis Suarez, all these things coming through the radio, just incredible, the stuff that I was hearing about the indecisiveness and indecision on Valverde's part. So you got to blame him, man, number one. I would have put in Dembele and, put Sergio Roberto back in Semedo's place and hope that would have worked at some point, because you want to still be, offensive. Barca needed a goal much sooner and showed ambition. And Sergio Roberto, at least that he can play in any positions, in particular in Semedo's place. So that's what I would have done. I thought it was weird that he took Iniesta out. That was his first substitution, Iniesta for Gomez. At that point, he was just defending. Valverde was saying, I'm just going to go all out on defense. Very unlike Barca. Very unlike Barca. Very sad. Disappointing. That said, keep the heads up. Liga Copa to play for can still be a fantastic season, because keep it in the big perspective. If we would have said this at the beginning of the season, signing for being eliminated in the Copa or in the Champions League in quarterfinals, and winning La Liga and potentially the Copa, which is still to be seen, then I think we all would have signed it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know I'm not getting really to your questions, but I think what hurts most of all, and too fast for you saying exactly, man, but what hurt most of all is the way we go out. We had a 4-1 fucking cushion, coño. We had a 4-1 cushion, and we came out with the wrong mentality. Didn't know how to react. Nobody did, and that's what hurt. That's what hurts. It's a bad loss. IB Kane 7 saying it's a bad loss. Exactamente. Tú lo has dicho, tío. Saji saying replace Valverde. You cannot be a culé. Man, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, Valverde is still potentially winning two big trophies at the end of this season. At least one, La Liga, right? I mean, even that is not sure yet, so let me not speak too soon. But in terms of sacking Valverde, no. I don't want to sack Valverde. I would expect and hope that he can do better come next season. En fin, chicos, mira, esto es todo de mi parte. A 15-minute rant. Didn't get too many of your questions, but thank you for your feedback. I read it as it goes. Just a quick broadcast para nada, pues para eso. That's what we're here for, right? Just to share our feelings, share our thoughts. Go get yourself a drink too, man. Okay? Vale. Nos hablamos mañana y si no otro día. Follow me at this is DSpot on Twitter, guys. I can't stress it enough to see where you see me next. Whether it's on YouTube, Barça Blaugranes, La Liga Lowdown, Copa 90, who knows where it is. Okay? So follow me there. But yeah, you'll probably come here on here pretty soon to talk once the heat is calmed down a little bit. Cuando no estoy tan on fire. Okay? Ciao.